because the only one I want to marry is you.
Eat slowly. Eat a little more.
And this too.
Here comes the chicken soup.
Give it to me.
You like kids so much. Why don't you two have one?
Come on, drink this chicken soup. Ninger, how did you come to the Northest Land alone?
Ever since my father died last year and my mother remarried, I've always been hungry. So I came to seek refuge with my grandmother. I finally managed to get over the Northest Mountain. A very nice couple took me in for a few days. But then on the night of the Mid-Autumn Festival, they were killed.
The Mid-Autumn Festival? Are you talking about the Lee couple at the foot of the Northest Mountain?
They were so good to me. They fed me and even made mooncakes for me. While we were eating mooncakes, someone knocked on the door. Brother Lee went out to open it. Then suddenly...
Ninger, do you remember what the visitor looked like?
No. But I remember that person was wearing an official's robe and was holding a token. He said he needed to conduct a search, but it was too dark. I couldn't see his face.
An official's robe?
I was too scared at the time, so I hid.
An official's robe. And a token.
What's wrong? What's wrong? Do you know the person?
It's just that it's been widely talked about in the streets recently. So I was just curious. Oh, by the way, Ninger, let's go find your grandmother together tomorrow. Is that okay?
Okay.
Come on, have some more drink.
How dare you? Are you saying that the murderer on the night of the full moon wasn't a spirit? What evidence do you have?
I have found the little girl who witnessed the whole thing on the day of the incident. She can prove that the visitor was not a spirit.
Investigating the case or gathering evidence. Neither is our responsibility. Our mission at the Supreme Clarity Division is to eliminate all spirits in the world, not to investigate cases and chase murderers.
But if there's a miscarriage of justice, and the real culprit is at large, while we are still capturing spirits, doesn't it invert root and branch?
If they are spirits, how can they be innocent? Juming! I allow you to be presumptuous in front of me. But if you continue to overstep your authority and investigate privately, when you anger the Court of Judicial Review, even I will not be able to protect you.
Your Highness, I will go investigate the Lee family right away.
You don't need to go personally. Just send someone to watch over it. Right now, you have more important things to do. Immediately search the entire city, and make sure to capture Ganoderma.
Yes.
I've sent Ninger back to her grandmother's. Now I can finally rest assured. But Ninger is right. This market is indeed bustling.
Little Isatis, we should head back to Herb Hall as soon as possible.
What's the rush? We don't get out often. Let's enjoy ourselves a little longer. It smells so good. Boss, how much is this?
6 coins per tile.
The division is hunting spirits, all unrelated persons. Please clear the area immediately.
Oh no. It's the Supreme Clarity dogs.
foolish herbalist actually risked his life to save me in front of the Supreme Clarity Division.
Because of the Ganoderma incident, the division's patrols are getting stricter. It seems I can't let little Isatis stay in the Northest Land any longer.
Excuse me, sir, what are you doing?
Sorry about that. How much for these spices? I'll pay the original price. Take a look. Is this enough?
All right. Hurry and go.
What's the special occasion today? So many delicious foods.
It's not any special day. It's just that you rarely visit the human world. You must try its delicacies. Go on, taste it. These are all Bai's specialties. Not sure if they'll suit your taste.
Delicious. This foolish doctor. I didn't expect him to be so considerate.
Here, this is for you.
You're giving me a gift too? Oh my god. Could it be that he's going to confess to me so soon? I'm not ready yet. What's this?
These are some clothes and travel expenses. I prepared for you in advance for the road ahead. It's getting late today. Finish your meal and rest early. And leave here tomorrow morning.
Leave? To where?
Leave the Northest Land. Return to the Herb Fortress.
I'm already grown up. Why should I go back to the Herb Fortress?
Now that you're grown up, you don't need me anymore. If you stay here, and someone discovers you're a spirit, and reports you to the division, you'll be in danger.
I understand now. What you mean is, we're even. No debts between us. Me sticking around Herb Hall is just causing you trouble. And holding up your business, right?
That's not it.
Foolish doctor. Let's part ways here. May our paths not cross again in this life. 3, 2, 1.
Little Isatis, wait.
Foolish doctor, I knew you couldn't bear to part with me. What's wrong? Having second thoughts?
Your luggage.
You can keep it for yourself. Stupid herbalist, idiotic herbalist, silly herbalist. I thought you, the foolish herbalist, were a decent person, but it turns out you're an ungrateful jerk. If I had known, I would have let you soak forever. Let that old witch catch you and eat you. This makes me so angry.
Little Isatis. Little Isatis! This is bad. It's the Supreme Clarity Division's patrol time right now. She couldn't have. Hanya.
Lord Juming.
Did we catch any spirits today?
No, not today.
All right, I got it.
What's Juming in such a hurry for?
I don't know. After he asked if any spirits were captured, he left in a hurry.
The night Ganoderma was arrested, did Juming touch the medicine concealment box?
After your highness left that night, he did return to the medicine concealment pavilion.
Who's there?
Lord Juming... Lord, what are you doing here so late?
I forgot to take the reward money.
I remember he seemed to have stayed in the medicine concealment pavilion for quite a while.
Have someone keep an eye on Herb Hall. Report to me immediately, at any sign of disturbance.
Yes, I will arrange it right away.
Who's there? Let me out now! You old aconite. Untie me this instant.
Shut up! Aconite is bad enough, but old aconite, do you have any manners? Little Isatis, let me tell you. Your escape from the barrier with that wild man. Elder Ginseng already knows about it. I was ordered to bring you back.
Wild man, I think you're just jealous. I took that foolish herbalist away. You want revenge? I'll tell the elder everything in a moment.
That's perfect. You go right ahead and tell him. It just so happens that Elder Ginseng also has some good news to share with you.
What good news?
You've been an adult for some time now. According to our rulesum, it's time for you to be wed. I've discussed it with Elder Ginseng. You're to be married to Astragalus. The wedding will be immediate. Applause.
Astragalus? Yeah.
Little Isatis.
Elder, I have found the Isatis route. Additionally, I've laid out clues on the northest mountain. That herbalist, once he sees them, will surely find his way to our herb fortress.
Good. Since he was able to break through the barrier, let me see what skills he truly possesses.
Yes.
Someone help! Help me! Someone help!
Little Isatis.
I'm here! Immortal physician, you've finally arrived.
Little Isatis, I'm here to save you.
I knew you would definitely come to save me. What's wrong? It's a good thing you came to rescue me in time, because the only one I want to marry is you. Ouch, that really hurts.
It doesn't hurt. That's fake.
You hurt me.
You're not Little Isatis.
So what if I'm not? Whatever Isatis root can give you, I can give you too.
What have you done with Little Isatis?
According to the rules of our herb fortress, she is to marry Astragalus at noon today. Now the sun is already high in the sky. If you're thinking of snatching the bride, I'm afraid it's too late. Immortal physician, why put yourself through this trouble?
Elder! I don't want to marry him. I don't like Astragalus. Just look at him. I don't like him.
Little Isatis, stop causing trouble. You've been incomplete in the six senses since you were young. You can't leave the barrier.
But I don't want to stay here forever. I want to be like Sister Ganoderma.
Shut up! Someone gag her.
Little Isatis, I've waited for this day for a long time. You're finally marrying me. Isatis, I love you too. I agree as well.
Good. The auspicious time has arrived. Astragalus, Isatis root, you have grown up together, bathed in the morning dew and light of heaven. Today I will decide for you. To grant you marriage.
Immortal physician, once little Isatis and Astragalus are wed, your spirit bond will naturally be dissolved. Then, if you submit to me, wouldn't that be perfect? If you're willing, I promise you a life of glory and wealth. How about it?
Please conduct yourself with dignity, miss.
You'd better not refuse the toast only to be forced to drink a forfeit. Immortal physician, come back! Come, stupid man.
Ah Jiu. Silly herbalist. Are you all right?
Little Isatis, what are you trying to do?
Are you trying to crash the wedding? Is he here to snatch the bride?
How could this be allowed?
This is so inappropriate.
Where does this leave the face of our herb fortress?
Exactly, how disgraceful. What are they doing here?
Step back quickly.
Elder?
Who is this person? Elder.
How can this be?
Lord above, I have been impolite.
Lord.
Judy, the tribulation of love is hard to cross. I can only help you this far.
Elder, why did you pay such great respect earlier?
Please forgive me for not recognizing a great man when I see one. I was disrespectful to you, Lord, and I hope you can forgive my offense.
He turns out to be an important figure. I was showing off my powers in front of him. Isn't that just asking to be laughed at?
Although I am not acquainted with you, Lord, I could already tell. Your talents are extraordinary. You're not just an ordinary human. But as for today's matter, I hope you can spare our herb fortress.
Don't worry, Elder. My sudden visit this time is actually for just one thing.
What are you doing?
We can talk about it later.
What are you doing, wife?
What wife? Astragalus? Who are you calling wife?
We are already married. Look, the sun is so nice right now. Let's go consummate our marriage.
Consummate. What marriage chamber are you talking about? Put it on yourself. The elder was interrupted mid-sentence just now, so the ceremony doesn't count. I declare, our marriage is null and void. While you're still in your wedding clothes, you'd better find another good match quickly. Maybe you'll still get to use that marriage chamber after all.
Little Isatis, come in. Little Isatis. Now that you've attained a human form, why? Haven't you dissolved the spirit bond with this lord, and delayed it until now?
Elder. Only by sharing life and injury with little Isatis. Down the mountain could I ensure her safety. Now that she has returned to the fortress, I can be at ease. Little Isatis. Last night, I was wrong. I shouldn't have said those things to you. It's just that the Northest Land is truly dangerous. It's safer for you to stay here in the fortress.
Clueless herbalist, didn't we agree that night to become each other's family? To study medicine together? To heal and save people? Why are you going back on your word now?
Little Isatis. As an Isatis root with incomplete roots, you've cultivated for 100 years without progress. If you miss this marriage with Astragalus, you'll lose your chance at immortality in this life.
I don't want to cultivate to immortality at all. If I can't have freedom, if I can't love, what's the point of being an immortal? And now I've become human. What I want to do is to be little Isatis.
Child, do you realize what this means? Years ago, Poria fell in love with a man at first sight in the mountains and went with him to the human world to marry and have children. But later on, in order to save himself, the man betrayed Poria. Poria! Even though she later escaped from the Supreme Clarity Division, she lost her immortal root and became the madwoman she is today. Child, do you really still want to go to the human world?
In the time I've spent with Ah Jiu, I know he has a pure heart and the compassion of a healer. He was willing to come to the Herb Fortress alone for me, and I am willing to live in the human world for him. Ah Jiu, no matter the dangers ahead, I am willing to walk hand in hand with you.
Elder, little Isatis has such faith in me. I, Ah Jiu, also swear upon my life. I will not betray her trust. I will treat little Isatis well. And protect her. With all my might.
Why hasn't the immortal physician Jiu started seeing patients today? What's going on?
Will we be able to get medical attention today?
We've been waiting for an hour already.
Little Isatis.
Coming. You're finally awake! Do you feel any better? Calling yourself the immortal physician, and you get this sick just from a little rain. What's wrong with you?
I just had a terrible nightmare. It was really scary.
It's okay. You're awake now. Come on. This is the fever-reducing medicine I specially prepared for you. Hurry up and drink it to calm your nerves. How is it?
What kind of medicine is this? Colorless and tasteless, so clear and pure. I've never had anything like it before.
Just drink it up quickly. I am the spirit of the Asatis root. That's my bathwater. Naturally, it's a fever-reducing medicine. Rest well. Today I'll see patients for you.
Doctor, do you think my throat can be cured?
Of course it can. Bai, bring me my special cold spirit medicine. With one bowl of this, the cure follows the medicine. How is it?
Much better. Let me tell you all, today we have a female herbalist. And this medicine really does work wonders. A female herbalist? That's a first for me.
My fellow neighbors, the immortal physician Joe has been under the weather lately. Therefore, we have invited the Dr. Little Isatis to take his place. This Dr. Little Isatis is as beautiful as a flower, beloved by all. And with our immortal physician Joe, they are a match. And what a talented pair they are!
An immortal physician Jew?
I've said too much. That's right. Dr. Little Isatis is not only skilled in medicine, but also has healing hands. With one bowl of this cold spirit medicine, guaranteed the cure follows the medicine.
That amazing, huh?
So, I ask all of our neighbors to help spread the word. Bye, thank you all. Thank you!
Herb Hall has produced another miraculous healer.
Isn't that something?
Thank you, everyone, thank you.
You're saying Juming went to the Northest Mountain alone, but returned with a girl?
Yes. This woman is practicing at Herb Hall, known as the Dr. Little Isatis. One bowl of her cold spirit medicine can cure all ailments. When Ganoderma escaped, I went to Herb Hall to look for Lord Juming. He was bathing with this Dr. Little Isatis at the time. Lord Juming also made a point to instruct me not to reveal his identity. Thinking back now, it does seem quite peculiar.
Now that you mention it, I am indeed quite interested in this. Immortal physician Little Isatis. Prepare the sedan chair to Herb Hall.
Yes,